is. That's our second 8th grade team. We have 5 of them.
Beyond Ball taking on
you kicked our butts.
the squad from
They said you had this
OPG.
really good kid.
And a quick jump out, 2-0. OPG takes the early lead. 2-0 as we are underway. As we get going here. And ready to roll. John Lamb, ready for our first look here at the 13U team?
Yeah, excited to be here. This is our 13U team. They played together most of the time this year, done a really good job. Don't have any size, but incredibly skilled guards. A lot of Des Moines Metro kids, West Des Moines kids that are ready to play are going to have really nice careers.
And a quick bucket there, 4-0 spurt out of Beyond Ball as they take their first lead of the day. As that bucket from Chance Burkett from Lincoln. Inside, here's the OPG team squad. Big guy in the middle, off the rim, no good, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So a little bit of height it looks like out there. Something, though, you said, John, this team, they've had to deal with throughout the early portions here of their careers.
Yeah, and it's this age where these kids, hit puberty, and you got one 6'5" kid that, can just dominate certain games like this. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those yet, but I'm really happy with the skill level these guys are working towards and displaying.
There is the second shot off the rim as we move it back the other way. In the paint, kicked out. Jab step, then the drive inside, tipped away, and it'll stay with Beyond Ball. (4-3) our early score. Beyond Ball with the lead as they play on the far end with it. Giokelis gets it inside to Sam Strawn, who hits the bucket. Strawn with their early 2, and back to a 3-point lead. Quickly the other way, here comes OPG. That one blocked away, good defense. And here comes Beyond Ball. 16 minutes, 2 halves, the way things are set up here. Behind the back, good move, flip shot, good. Buckets there for Giokelis.
He's going to be a stud, man. He works his butt off, always in the gym. He's usually at the gym in the mornings with his dad, and Javier Valdez, who's on our 16U coaching staff. He's ready to work. He just transferred from Roosevelt to Dowling, played football for the first time in his career. He's going to be a nice little stud.
All tapped away, couple of extra spots here. Strong gets it into the corner for 3. That one just off the mark from Chance Burkett. Crossover dribble from Strawn, bullies his way into the paint. Can't get the bucket, but he is fouled. Good strong move there.
Yeah, nice little hesitation crossover. He's a coal mine regular as well. Every single day after school, I see his mom's white little Honda driving up to drop him off.
So 2 free throws here for Strawn as he splashes in the first and has one more. And the work as a youngster, we were talking about Luka Garza coming in. I mean, just the embodiment of the work that it takes to play at a high level.
Yeah, no, he'll, verbatim out of your mouth, he'll have an NBA career because of his work ethic, and I totally agree with you, Trent.
10-3. And a good run here from Beyond Ball. There's Strawn getting in the middle of things, forcing a loose ball, and Beyond Ball comes up with it. There's a drive forward, and the pull-up just strong, no good. Rebound secured back the other way. Look ahead, and the shot rims off. Put back there as OPG gets back on the board. 10-5 after the made bucket. And setting things up, it's Dino Day. Day, deep 3, that one off the heel of the rim. Here comes OPG quickly the other way in transition. To the corner. Defense a little out of sorts. One driving baseline, throwing it up, left it short. And the rebound for Beyond Ball. Out ahead, looking to push the pace. Through some contact, found the shot. Strong finish there.
Ryder Knapp.
Knapp with the bucket. 12-5 Beyond Ball. And we got another foul coming here. Well, these guys getting ready for their 8th grade season coming up.
Man, most of them came over to me when they were 5th graders, so I've been blessed to watch them for about 3 years now, and it's crazy how much they change and how much they just are just great kids. Every one of them is just really, really good kids.
Fun group. Got to meet a number of them on Wednesday, and just a good group of young men. You could see that right away from them. They were having fun, talking with each other. It wasn't about sitting on their phones all the time. There's a lot more than that. Both free throws knocked in. We're going to get substitutions into the game. Jamison Scharnberg in.
Will Clayton's in, and Owen Johnston.
As we play here in the first half, 12:20 to play. Crossing over, hesitating. Burkett. Oh, that's a nice move, and the finish as he gets it done. 14-7, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor. With 12:09 to play, Beyond Ball jumps out to a 14-7 lead, and another one. Love to see this. The guy's ready to go right away.
Yeah, you do. It's, so often the big knock on AAU grassroots basketball is they play too many games. But so many kids have a choice if they want to prepare, if they want to get ready, if they really, are excited about it. So it really always comes back to the individual. So anytime my teams can get going early, it's incredibly important. It's often you play a lot of front-running, fraudulent groups here that, get excited about a Vegas tournament, and if you give them enough air to breathe, then they can beat you, and that's something that we definitely emphasize here at Beyond Ball.
Tell us a little bit about coaching staff here with the 13U squad.
Yeah, Joe Keelis, he actually is my chief operating officer. I have this tendency to hire people because I want to help them. And after a few unique hires, he took the reign. Him and my wife decided that the only way they get hired at Beyond Ball is if you go through my wife and Joe. So two gatekeepers that I hold dear, but really loves the game of basketball, passionate about it. Still plays it with the kids, him and I, and some of our staff. So, has a tremendous amount of respect with not only these kids, but these parents and the people in our community.
Turnover there, 14-7, quickly ahead. Here comes Beyond Ball. They thought about the three-pointer, passes it up to Burkett. They go to the right wing and into the corner. Here's an open jumper for Scharnberg. Can't talk it down. Long rebound comes out. Tip back from behind. Good hustle play there. Ball still loose. Getting after it on the ground. And that was Owen Johnston. Quickly ahead. Up by 7. Crossing over the dribble. And to the top of the key. That was Johnston. They get to the corner three. That one for Jamison Scharnberg. Knocking home the triple for Beyond Ball.
Kid can shoot the crap out of it. Him, Owen, Will shoots it really well. Ryder is an unbelievable shooter. And that's kind of all you want at this age group, that they can use both hands, that they can make decisions with the ball, and if they have a skill set that's just a little bit better, then we're really onto something special.
Oh, pretty pass inside. Day finding the cutting Burkett for the bucket.
I don't like to tell kids this stuff, but I will, and I think it's important that people hear this, but Tino Day is as good of guard at this 7th grade level as anyone in the country. Number 1, Tino Day. He's going to go to Johnston. He is very, very special talent.
Looks like he's got a little length to him as well.
Yeah. And, both you and I are just jealous how great his hair looks.
Absolutely. Just over 10 minutes left here in the first half. Now 19-7 lead. There's a drive cut off. Good defensive sequence here from Beyond Ball. Up by 12. Pounding the dribble. Defense being applied there from Burkett. All tipped out of bounds and going to stay on this end.
I just can't believe Texas and Oklahoma are leaving.
Going to change the fortunes of Iowa State, you'd have to assume.
I know. Just as long as they don't let them into the Big 12, I'll be happy.
Here's a drive, shot up. That one no good. Put back there. That one off the mark. Another offensive rebound here for OPG out of California. And it'll go back to Beyond Ball.
Yeah, that's probably the coolest thing that we get with these elite tournaments that we go all over the country for. You know, we play teams from France, we play teams from California, Virginia. It's just really cool to see all these different kids in their peer group from different places in the world.
There's Dave. He'll fire up the three, gave him some room, just left it short. And the rebound secured by OPG. They want to push. And they do all the way through. Oh, good, nice play there. Pretty. Got to stop ball, John.
Got to stop ball early.
Quickly ahead with it is Clayton. Go up top to Day. Inside, Day with a great pass.
Nice.
Defense was there, though. Scharnberg thought he had an easy bucket, but good defensive presence there from OPG. 19-9 our score.
Job, Tino. Job, Chance.
Shook. Here's a three. That one no good. Fighting for the rebound. Comes into the hands of OPG. They push it ahead quickly. Into the front court. And ball tipped away. Good defense there out of Jameson Scharnberg. BB on the push. Behind the back dribble with Ryder Knapp. Knapp goes to the left side. Will Clayton. They swing it around. Baseline. And back out. Pretty sequence. And the three. Knocked home by Scharnberg.
Unbelievable. We call that double, triple penetration. And that's a kickback because he was on the same side and hit it right back over to him. Great ball movement by Beyond Ball. Holy cow. Who's their coach?
22-9. Well, he told us, Mr. Keelis.
He's the man.
Done a nice job with this group and up 22-9. As they go to the right wing to the high post. Swing it out. Here's another three-pointer. That one skids off the side of the iron. Put back right there from Strawn.
Big Sam.
Playing big in there and gets it done.
It's great to see him out there because usually he's guarding that 6'2", 6'3", 7th grader that shaves every morning. And it's good to see him guard somebody that's his size. He works his butt off for us.
And across Beyond Ball up by 15 here in the first half. Look inside, Strawn again. This time had a block from behind. A big guy that we talked about from OPG in the beginning, making his presence known.
What have you learned from AAU basketball, Trent?
We didn't have AAU basketball in Osage.
No, they don't let baseball players play basketball there.
I played them all poorly. Thrown away. Go back to OPG. Yeah, it was, something that even going back, when I was in school 25 years ago, it was
Job, Will.
The elite of the elite. Maybe the best kid from each team would play, and the opportunities are just so immense. And the thing I love to see with your guys' program too, there's a lot of kids there. It is not just about having 7 or 8 dudes. It's about having a full roster.
Yeah, you have to, especially when you're out here. We've had broken noses. We've had, dehydration. We have to give IV. We've had it all.
There's a putback again, doing some work inside, and then a foul with 7:14 left. And it's going to be a couple of free throws. This has got to be a great learning process, too, for a guy like Strawn, Strawn and the inside guys playing against somebody that is about a head taller than all of them.
It is, and you start to understand angles a little better. You start to understand yourself a little better. You never want to play to your weaknesses. This is so sweet. We're so grateful for you. Thank you.
Free throws made, 1 out of 2 at the charity stripe there for OPG. 24-10 with 7:10 left in the first half. Dribbling on the right wing. Keelis, inside out. Rotate to the right side. They get it back to Strawn in the high post. To the corner. There's a three just off the mark from Ryder Knapp. Another good offensive sequence, though. Tell you what, the stuff you guys run here, too, in terms of offensive sets, a little bit different than just running flex like we did back in the day.
Right. There's so much of the basketball is about mismatches.
Thrown ahead to Strawn. He's going to go up. Strong move, can't get it down. Fights, though, gets the offensive rebound. And had a whistle down on the other end of the floor. We got a foul down there. 24-10 remains our score.
Job, J-Mo.
Tino Day will inbound. Or beyond ball. Drive Day gets it back in the corner. He'll hoist up a three. Back iron no good, but the long rebound comes for Ryder Knapp. Knapp wants to drive now. Flips a baseline to Day. Day swings for Keelis. Shot off the mark, tipped out, and we're going to get
effort, Ryder.
A foul with 6:07 left, 24-10. Full court pressure, and watching your teams this week, always full court pressure for you guys?
Always. It doesn't have to be for a steal, and I think that's where a lot of programs and even just college teams in general, high school teams in general, have a hard time. They don't understand that you don't have to do it to get a steal. Controls pace, flow, gets everybody a little bit uncomfortable. It's very beneficial.
Flipped into the corner. There's Johnston. Gets it back for Day. He'll try another three. That one off the mark. A rebound for OPG. OPG on the push. Looking ahead for the big guy. Day saved it for a moment.
Good hustle, Tino. Keep shooting, man. Those are good shots. Keep playing.
24-10. Open Gym Premier. OPG out of California. Inside, and Strong maybe got away with a hold. Here's a run out the other way, and the finish. Ryder Knapp.
Good job, Ryder. He's really been focusing on getting a little stronger and working through the paint. He's known as just a knockdown shooter. There's been games where he's hit 100 threes, it seems like.
There's a shot scooped up off the mark. 26-12 our score. With 5 minutes left here in the first half. Knapp thought about the three, now flips it over to Day. Day wants to drive. Good swing around. A little bit low on the pass to Burkett. High post drawn. Goes for Knapp. Knapp through the paint. Oh, over the head, and nearly got that one to go. Just off the mark.
Doing a good job.
John, it's really impressive, too, seeing these younger guys and how strong they're playing. You know, not physically developed as we see your 16 and 17U kids, but kids playing through the contact and being able to finish.
Yeah, you know, a lot of that is a byproduct of these events that they play in. You know, no one wants to be the kid that gets pushed around and the cool thing about it is everybody's been that kid at least one point in their life. And, you know, we do enough of these, and we're competing every day in practice. It's something that it just breeds toughness, and I'm just a big fan of finding a way to make sure all our guys just doing the best version of themselves.
Bucket inside. The lead builds for Beyond Ball up to 16 now. After that, 28-12 as we tick under 4 minutes left here in the first half, and we get a whistle on the far side of the gym. Turnover back to Beyond Ball.
Job, Rye.
Out on the floor, Gio Keelis, Tino Day, Sam Strawn, Chance Burkett. There's a corner three from Keelis. Tipped off the front rim. And the rebound secured by OPG. OPG with the throw ahead. Crossover the dribble. Cut off. Double team comes. Goes to the high post. Turning. Forcing one up off the mark. The ball thrown ahead but taken away from OPG. Dropped underneath, and the finish for two. 28-14, 3:15 to go. As Beyond Ball brings it back across. Jamison Scharnberg, the fifth of the five out there that we had talked about. Here's a three from Burkett off the rim. With 3 minutes left here in the first half. Throw ahead through the hands of number 5 for OPG. Turned it over and gives it back to Beyond Ball. Sneaker game there for Tino Day, also on point. Look at those.
Yeah, he's got some swag, doesn't he?
Keelis cut off on his drive attempt. He gets it back on the right wing into the corner. Thought about the three. Keelis now on the drive. Go baseline. Working way through Will Clayton. Ball tipped back and thrown ahead. Run out here. Strong. No, but a foul. And didn't agree with that one Sam Strong picks up the foul. 2:27 left in the first half. 2 free throws coming here. When you're working with kids, too, at this age and haven't gone through the big growth spurt that they're normally having, you normally can kind of tell, what they're going to be. They're going to be a post guy, they're going to be a wing, they're going to be a point guard, things like that. But I'm sure you've seen a lot of guys that just kind of change, and developing those skills early are important.
No, you're absolutely right. And, you got to raise everybody as if they're a guard, point guard, because you got to teach this game, because this game's a really, really cool game. And it's very cerebral.
Strawn picks up his dribble, goes to Keelis. Keelis behind the back, dribble into the corner. There's an open triple for Clayton.
Good shot. Will's a really good player. Great baseball player, too. He's incredibly talented at what he does.
There's that pressure. Keelis slows him up for a moment. And ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. We go inside of 2 minutes remaining here. First half, 28-16. Into the paint. Strawn. Good post assignment. Good help defense there. Go inside into the paint. Throw that one off the backboard. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Coming up and in. Basket inside. A little bit of a run here from OPG as they cut it back to 10. 93 seconds left in the half. Keelis wants to drive. Goes up. Flip shot. Rolls away. Strawn on the putback. A lot of contact. No call. Flipped over. That one left short. Ball still loose. Fight for the ball. And we're going to get a jump ball. Couple of good looks there for Beyond Ball. Good unselfish play underneath that extra pass. Everything but the finish. Tino Day goes to Strawn. Good catch in traffic. To the corner, Keelis.
There we go.
He'll try the three. One no good, and the rebound secured. Try to be thrown ahead. Keelis, though, gets his hands on it. Tino Day with the steal to Keelis in the corner, but threw it away. 28-18, 57.3 seconds to go. Scharnberg out there, along with Will Clayton, Sam Strong, Tino Day, and Gio Keelis. Here's a deep three-pointer. Ball tipped around, flipped up. That one off the mark. Day goes into traffic and able to get the rebound ahead to Strawn. Strawn into the corner. There's a three, and it rolls home. Three-pointer for Jamison Scharnberg.
I love seeing it, but what I love seeing more is the ball rebounded, pitched ahead, and Sam choosing to absorb the defender to make his teammate better. You see the mob on the back of our jersey, and that's one of the clearest ways I can see it. Sam could have taken that ball, as you see a lot of kids, for a layup. But he drew a defender just to be able to make his teammate better, just like he just did right there.
Strawn with the assist, drops it for Keelis for the two.
Huge.
Right as the first half comes to a close, there's the horn. And right after OPG had cut it to a 10-point game, a little 5-0 spurt there, and a couple of great passes by Sam Strong set up both those baskets.
Beautiful. And you look at stats right now, I kind of stopped taking them for a little bit, working the camera. But everyone's really balanced, and that's something that we definitely put a point of emphasis on. Just having to all work together and having to all be accountable for what they're accountable of.
John, you see grassroots programs, and you see them built around one guy or a couple of guys. And I've watched now a number of your teams here this week, and that's not the case. And though you got talented guys, obviously,
right
up and down the roster, but there's some elite players on your teams. But it's not that it's, hey, we're going to get his 30.
No.
We're going to play team basketball.
Yeah. Well, you have to. And, one thing I hang my hat on with our program is 100% of our boys have been placed. And what that means is whether you're on our 24K team, which is our top team, or our next up team, which is our second team, when you're 17U, we get you to college. And so we really run from that whole alpha dog mindset of, hey, these guys got to be scorers. They have to, if they get their buckets, because that's not the case. When they go to the next level, we want to be very quality people. We want to be very quality athletes. We want to be very quality, high IQ basketball players. And that means they all have to know all the positions. They have to know all the reads. They have to know how to do this. And when you have a ball-dominant alpha dog, if you will, it makes it really hard, and it impedes the progress of the rest of the young men.
So see Coach Keelis over there going through some instructions.
Is he writing in Spanish?
Is that how that plays right now? Can you read that?
I don't know, but I will say he studies plays like you wouldn't believe. That cat is – I just want to give a shout-out to his wife. I've been stealing him on the weekends, and he gives so much to these kids, rides home, food. I mean, any of the little things that mostly goes unnoticed in our business. He's right at the forefront, stays before practice, after practice, offers extra workouts in the morning. Life is about separating yourself, and our staff really, really does buy into that.
I love that, and I love this group, and they come out on the floor looking to pick up another victory. So we've been broadcasting the 16 to 17U games here in Vegas. Set up similar here with the 13U group?
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of personnel, everybody can dribble, pass, shoot. But in terms of the tournament, how it's ran, this is by far one of the best tournaments in the country. And we're just happy to be here. We've been here for 3 of the 4 years our program's been in existence, and we're just so blessed to be able to be in the 140-degree desert, playing the game we love. Extra pass, Sam Strawn again.
Chance at a 4-point play.
There he is.
Ryder Knapp with the three-pointer. Chance to make it for as he'll step to the free throw line. Confident with the shot. You can see that too.
I think it's his curls. He's let his hair grow a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And he's just empowered to be successful. Kid's a stud. Ryder's a great kid. Really great kid. Splash.
36-18, just underway in the second half. As Beyond Ball here taking on OPG, program out of California, and doubling them up right now. 15-20 left as they set to inbound. Throw it in high to the big guy, and we're going to get just like a push against Strawn. And for Sam, that's his third. Giving up some height in there as the ball is
it's about a foot tall, isn't it? About a head taller than him.
Sam's no small kid either.
No, he's a real kid. He's a real guy. He'll guard anybody whenever.
Take away from Day, the throw ahead, and here comes Ryder Knapp with the left hand. Too strong, fight for the rebound as Johnston had his hands on it, and here comes OPG. They run it ahead, blocked from behind.
Chance.
Good swat in there, but the feed too strong. Strawn there for the rebound. Strawn wants to push. Up the window and in. Tino Day.
Sorry, everybody at home. I get distracted just watching the kids, but that was what happened right there. Was an unbelievable play by Tino with the pitch ahead from Sam Strawn.
Tipped out of bounds. Day got a deflection. (38-18) our score. On the right wing, looking for the drive. To the top of the key, right side. In the corner, chucks up three off the mark. And the rebound for Chance Burkett. Throwing ahead, ball tipped. Strawn, though, able to come out of the pack with the basketball. Good hands there. Day, he'll try the three. Good. Tino Day with another triple. It's 41-18. Beyond Ball.
This is great. They had a tough game. They lost yesterday in overtime by 2. So love to see him respond.
And another rebound for Strawn. Strawn pushes it ahead for Burkett. Cross court. Here's
My
Knapp.
guy. Oof.
Ooh, in and out. I don't know how that one didn't drop through. That was 3/4 of the way in. Skipped out on the right side. 3 from OPG. Long rebound and out of bounds. 2 beyond ball. Substitutions. 3 fresh mobsters will come in.
Ooh, I like that. Job, Sammy.
And in the game,
Job, Rye.
Keyless, Jamison Scharnberg also in. As they go into the corner. Corner 3-pointer, that one just off the mark from Scharnberg, but Keyless fought for the rebound, tried to keep it alive, but it goes to OPG. Gets the deflection.
Keyless has been everywhere.
Is up with the left hand off the backboard and in.
You know, that's what I love about AAU, too. You know, obviously, guy missed a call. Joe says something, you know, and Joe, I've seen him rip heads off before. But what it does is, you know, he engages with the official, and the official just point blank says, yeah, man, I missed it. That's my bad. You know, and it's like, all right, we're moving on. And I think the biggest problem in basketball, especially youth basketball, it's not people like me. It's the fact that, you know, nobody can hold the officials accountable. They can talk to people how they want, you know, and they're in a very powerful position, you know, molding young men.
Up off the glass and travel underneath. Thought we had a good chance at a 3-point play there.
Nice pass, J-Mo. Good job, Will.
Well, with the finish, and that one won't go on the highlight reel, the man in stripes. 44-23.
He does have nice shorts, though.
Question,
did he just buy those or has he been wearing them? And if he has been wearing them, has he been wearing them since Tuesday? That's what I want to know.
He got them on the clearance rack after last year's playoffs. 44-23.
Oh, shoot.
Hesitates with the dribble. Jumper from just inside the line. Offensive rebound for the big guy. Can't find the mark, though. It's a young man. If he grows into his body, he's got a chance.
Yeah, he does.
There's a step-back 3. Ooh, but gets the offensive rebound. Good hustle play into the corner. Day back inside. Thrown up off the mark. Big number 30 for OPG. Certainly made that one difficult. Inside, no, but a foul. And there'll be a couple of free throws coming for OPG. 44-23. 10.5 to play.
Trent, just so the wife knows, how much have you won at the craps table this trip? Do we have a running total?
That's between you and me.
Love it.
First shot off the mark. It's been a fun time out here, and it's Las Vegas. Feels like it's back in a big-time way. My first time here, I guess in a couple of years.
Yeah. It's my 5th time here this summer.
Your schedule's a little different.
Yeah, this is not. I don't mean that to be, this is awesome.
Uh-huh.
But I will say, it's more enjoyable when you're here with me, buddy.
We've had a good time. 3-pointer, that one just strong from Keyless. Long rebound comes down, 3-on-2. Thrown out ahead with the left hand, good. Finish with the left-handed shot. Now the pushback the other way. Setting up the offense. Chance Burkett. Inside. Oh, good, nice. Play in there, and the finish by Will Clayton.
Great pass, Chance. Chance is a really nice player, too. He joined us towards the end of last year a little bit. Really, really good player.
On the right wing, they'll restart the offense up top. Jump stop, back cut. Good sequence there out of OPG.
Yes. And for everybody watching,
as we tick inside of 9 minutes. Corner 3, good. Jamison Scharnberg, he got that, and you could see he was ready and fired it in.
It is, and the coolest thing about him, I've been training him for about 2.5, 3 years, and to know this boy and to know him, and then to hear him out there say, hey, come on, one more. Like, he was demanding that ball, and the fact that he did that just shows tremendous growth from him, and and not only as a leader but a player and his ability to have confidence within himself.
Day will try a three as well. He gets it to go. Back-to-back triples for Beyond Ball. The lead, the biggest of the day now at 25. 52-27. Baseline drive, go inside. Double team is there, and the takeaway from Tino Day. Ball nearly saved. Looked like maybe he did get a foot on the line. And so it'll go back the other way.
Job, fellas. Way to work.
Clock rolling here. What's the continuous clock rule this age group? 20?
Yeah, 20 in the second half. Another reason why you put so much pressure to start the game. You really find out about teams and players, and these games get crazy. Shoot, yesterday, we score 11 points in 37 seconds to come back. Crazy stuff happens. So they allow a little bit of leniency with the whole 20-point thing, but I do think it's best for the kids.
Lefty shot. Oh, good move.
Good move, Owen.
Owen Johnston. Young man will be at Urbandale.
Yeah, he's going to have a great career. He's improved like crazy on this team. Another kid that, again, I'm a huge fan of, dads doing school teams, coaching and helping, but, he made a decision to, leave his school team and come play a little bit more competitive high-level basketball, and he's bought in. And one thing that we can really offer is just unbelievable access to gym time.
Strawn left the three-pointer short. Fight for the ball, hustle all over the place, kept alive by Beyond Ball. Keyless all the way through with the left hand. Pretty from Gio.
Teamwork, though, too. We hustle out, we dive on it, and we might be up by 30. You are never, ever, ever playing the score when you're playing for Beyond Ball.
54-29. Ryder Knapp did a great job keeping that ball alive, leading to that sequence.
Things that go unnoticed, but those are the things that when I'm on the phone, when these guys are 4 years older and they're at 17U, those are the exact things where I'm talking to these college coaches about.
5:55 left here in the second half. Beyond Ball in control, leading by 23. Strawn gets to the top of the key for Keyless. Keyless, he'll try another three. Got it again. He's heated up here in the second half.
Yeah, he's going to be good. Another kid that, hasn't hit puberty or anything like that, still works his butt off. You see how big those feet are. He just, as soon as he starts going, he ain't going to stop. Relentless type of work ethic. And just honestly, just a fun kid. Just a fun kid.
Going to be taller than the old man too, right?
He'll be better looking. He got it from his mom.
57-31. Approaching the 5-minute mark here of the second half. On the baseline, jab step. Try to cross it over. Gio wasn't buying. Inside shot, offensive rebound, and we're going to get a foul inside. What's a perfect number for a roster here in a event like this? 7, 8, is that what you normally are looking at?
Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to give you a business answer, and I'm going to give you I guess I'd call it a logistics answer. We have so many crazy things that happen in youth basketball when you're dealing with teenage boys. At least every weekend, almost every weekend, I should say. Someone breaks one of our non-negotiables, and we have to get them a Greyhound bus and get them home. And that's just part of it. So you might want to start with 9, knowing that the truth is we all fall short. Is what I know, and these kids are no different. And
there's a steal, the takeaway. Knapp with the bucket inside. Good defense though from Owen Johnston there to get that steal.
But 8 is the perfect number. 10 is the best number when you're playing this many games, especially when it's hot. From a business standpoint too. From a kid's experience, 8 is a very solid number. I hold 10 on each team in my program, but I also encourage multi-sport athletes. I also understand, sister's got a ballerina recital. You know,
Yeah,
like just
yes.
you have to walk with these families because they're walking with you, and it's a cool little thing that ultimately just kind of grows us all together a little bit closer as we go through these experiences together.
Oh, and I love what you said about multi-sport athletes because that's something that's near and dear to my heart. I know you as well, John. We've talked about this in the past, and you see it so much here on the basketball circuit. So many kids that so early in their lives are specializing.
Which I'm completely against. They ain't even that good. How could they specialize? You know, I don't mean that to be an asshole, and I'm saying that because we're not on the radio right now.
Right. Tossed ahead for Knapp.
They're not specialized in anything. They're not even specialized in their own mind. They don't even know what their favorite cereal is. You know, and so these people that ultimately they're doing it to, you know, better their own program, clubs, whatever, you know, win more games. I don't know, whatever the case is. But it is a foolish road to walk down for sure.
2:30 to go as Knapp brings it across the timeline for Beyond Ball. Goes up, flips up.
Hey!
Yeah. How about that? Another big sequence. Feels like every one of the 8 has had just that one of those great spurts of, 90 seconds, 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the goal, man. We got to do this thing together. You know, we're trying to raise leaders here. We're trying to raise selfless men that truly desire to and are comfortable within their own skin to do what just happened. Gio knows his buddy is about to sub in, so he takes a foul to stop it, so his buddy can get 2 extra minutes.
Right. And
just that mindset of togetherness is going to benefit them far beyond any basketball can be. Good job, Gio. Yes, sir.
With the rebound and the throw ahead as they get it forward into the front court. Here's Knapp. Now he's going to try a 3. Can't talk it down.
Big Will.
Offensive rebound. And the putback there for Will Clayton.
Good job, Big Will.
Playing strong in there. And Clayton makes it 65-33. Final 80 seconds here of the ball game. Splashed in. Baseline jumper from OPG of California. Day goes in, scoops it up with the right hand. What a finish there.
He's a freak.
Tino Day.
He'll be one of the next great point guards coming out of Des Moines. Really fortunate to have such a nice track record from, Tyreek LaCour, Kenny Quinn, Malik Allen, Manny Austin. If you played guard in Des Moines, you've came through Beyond Ball, and he's going to be no different. Very, very talented player.
40 seconds left. Setting up the point this time down. It'll be Owen Johnston. Johnston for Knapp. Back on the right side. They go cross to the right wing and now into the corner as we're going to get a timeout. 22.5 to go. They're just going to run it out there.
So this kind of happens at some of these games where, it's clearly in the bag, but they still, they just do it, get the game going, moving on, and move on to the next one.
67-35, the final here for Beyond Ball. The big victory in their last game of pool play, if I had the schedule right.
Yep.
Coach Keelis and his squad did great work. Think we can get somebody over here?
Yeah, we'll get Sam and Tino if that's okay with you.
Yeah. Well done, Coach.
Job, Coach Q. Tino, Sam, after meeting, get over here. I'll move this here so they can see it.
All right, Tino, have a seat right there. You can see yourself on camera. See if we can flip it up just a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, Tino, nice victory here. Guys jumped out right away, really dominated from start to finish. So, well, just first, tell us a little bit about you playing here with Beyond Ball and this experience being able to play out here in Las Vegas.
I mean, it's cool. It's good. I like playing with the team. I love the players and everything. And everything been going good.
Team played really well out there today and felt like you guys had a game plan, a lot of pressure, something you like to do. So watching you out there, you're running the point for a while, you're playing off the ball a little bit, of course playing great defense throughout. What's your favorite part of basketball?
Probably scoring the ball.
Yeah. Always need scores, and you did that in a big-time way. So as you kind of look forward, what you guys have coming up here rest of the week in Las Vegas, what's your goal for the rest of the week?
To get my teammates better and win.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on the victory. Thanks for joining us.
You too.
All right. Got Tino Day there, and up next, Sam Strawn's going to step in. All right, Sam, you're in the hot seat next. So, Sam, you took on a kid that was, 7 inches taller than you today inside?
Yeah.
Big dude in there, so just tell us a little bit about that. Have you seen many guys that tall here throughout your career?
Yeah, I have. I've always played the big on our team, and I've always seen players bigger than us. Like, I've seen guys bigger than him, and it's just, once you start getting used to them, it's kind of easy to guard them.
Well, you certainly showed your strength inside, a lot of good rebounds in there, and did a little bit of everything. Really impressed by your defensive performance, too. Is that something that you work hard on, not just shooting your shot and doing things offensively, but on the other end of the floor?
Yeah, because our team, anybody on our team can score, so it's like if we play defense, then we'll win more games.
Well, with that, you guys have more games coming up here, so after this victory, you guys get ready for the next kind of step in the process here. You guys lost a tough one, I know, earlier, but looking to bounce back. What are you guys looking at now here for the future?
Just playing, because we're gonna play harder teams tomorrow, so just playing better. Stop gambling on defense. That's what we need, because we try to get a lot of steals this game, but we can't do that against good teams because they'll score easily. Okay,
now I'm really going to put you on the spot because your sister babysits for me. You ready to do some babysitting and help me out a little bit back at my place?
Yeah, I will.
All right, there we go. I got a babysitter. This is great. Sam, appreciate it. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Sam Strawn joining us here in the post game. Coach Lamb, final thoughts as we wrap things up, and what was a fun day.
It's been a great day, TC, and you know why it's a great day? Because we had an awesome night last night. No, it's been great. The kids are awesome. They're all over there together. They're excited. You hear what they said. Just introducing them to this process. So many of them are going to be very successful kids that just getting used to being on the camera and talking and talking about their teammates. They have a choice and they could talk about what they're doing, what's this, but every one of them you heard, they're just talking about each other. They just genuinely love each other. I'm just excited to be a small part of their process in this game.
Good stuff, John. Well, that'll do it for a coverage here of the 13U matchup. A big victory for Beyond Ball for John Lamb. This is Trent Condon. Until next time, more hoops coming up here on the YouTube channel with Beyond Ball.